Hello again to all of you. Our fun in reading the Bible never ends. In today's edition of Reading the Bible in a Year, we'll read from the book of Luke, chapter 9, from verse 18 to verse 36, continuing from where we stopped yesterday. Once Jesus was praying in private, and his disciples were with him. He asked them, "Who do the crowd say I am?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist. Others say Elijah, and still others that one of the prophets of long ago has come back to life." "But what about you?" he asked. "What do you say? Who do you say I am?" Peter answered, "God's Messiah." Jesus strictly warned them not to tell this to anyone. Okay? And he said, "The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law. And he must be killed, and on the third day be raised to life." Then he said to them all, "Whoever wants to be my disciples must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. For whoever wants to be saved." Let me take verse 24. For whoever wants to be for whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will save it. What good is it for someone to gain the whole world and yet lose or forfeit their life? Oh, I'm sorry. Verse 25. What good is it for someone to gain the whole world and yet lose or forfeit their very self? Whoever is ashamed of me and my words, the Son of Man will be ashamed of them when he comes in his glory and in the glory of the Father and of the holy angels. Truly I tell you, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the kingdom of God. About 8 days after Jesus said this, he took Peter, John, and James. Oh, all the time it's these three. Again, about 8 days after Jesus said this, he took Peter, John, and James with him and went up onto a mountain to pray. As he was praying, the appearance of his face changed, and his clothes became as bright as a flash of lightning. Two men, Moses and Elijah, appeared in glorious splendor, talking with Jesus. They spoke about his departure, which he was about to bring to fulfillment at Jerusalem. Peter and his companions were very sleepy, but when they became fully awake, they saw his glory and the two men standing with him. As the men were leaving, Peter said to him, "Master, it is good for us to be here. Let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what he was saying. Of course, he woke up from sleep and saw shining light. While he was speaking, a cloud appeared and covered them, and they were afraid as they entered the cloud. A voice came from the cloud saying, "This is my son, whom I have chosen. Listen to him." When the voice had spoken, they found that Jesus was alone. The disciples kept this to themselves and did not tell anyone at that time when they had what they had seen. This is the end of today's reading. Well, if Jesus tarries, we'll continue tomorrow. But for tonight, Lami Jinatu in the Vineyard of Christ is saying good night and have a blessed evening.